For a serious English language learner who is passionate about English language, understanding the Hindu editorial sentence by sentence has always been the benchmark. If one can read and understand the Hindu editorial in one attempt, one can read and understand anything in English language easily. This is an attempt to make you understand the meanings of the sentences in the Hindu editorial. This is the editorial which was published in the Hindu newspaper on September 24, 2024, Tuesday. The heading of the editorial is Politicizing the Laddu. There are 16 sentences in this editorial. Let us try to understand the meaning of all the 16 sentences. In stage 1, let us try to understand the meaning of the editorial in detail. In stage 2, let us analyze all the 16 sentences grammatically. Now coming to the heading, Politicizing the Laddu, meaning the issue of Laddu is being politicized. That is the meaning of the heading. The Tirupati Laddu should be limited to one of quality control. The headline says that this issue should be restricted to be limited only to that of quality control, but we should not link it to any politics. Now coming to the first sentence, on the face of it, the allegations are rather serious. The adulteration of ghee used in the making of Tirupati's famed Laddu Prasadam with foreign fat. So the meaning of the first sentence, the allegations on the surface, at surface level, on the face of, the allegations are quite serious, and the allegations are the adulteration of ghee, and ghee is used in the making of the most popular prasadam, Tirupati Laddu, famed meaning most popular, and the Laddu is being adulterated with foreign fat. This is the meaning of the first sentence. Coming to the second sentence, the charges were made by no less than Telugu Desam Party TDP leader and Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu himself and his son Nara Lokesh on September 18 against his predecessor and leader of the opposition Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy of the Yuvajana Shramika Raitu Congress Party YSRCP. This is the second sentence. According to this sentence, these allegations, these charges were made by none other than Mr. Chandrababu Naidu, who is the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh and Telugu Desam Party leader, and charges were also made by Mr. Nara Lokesh, who is Mr. Chandrababu Naidu's son, and he also is an MLA. And these charges were made on September 18, and the charges are against Chandrababu Naidu's predecessor meaning the person who was in that position before Chandrababu Naidu. And that person is Mr. Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy. He is the leader of Yuvajana Shramika Raitu Congress Party YSRCP, and he is also the opposition leader. This is the meaning of the second sentence. Now coming to the third sentence, since then the issue has snowballed into a free-for-all with leaders of Mr. Naidu's Central Alliance partner, the Bharatiya Janata Party BJP, seeking an independent investigation. Now the meaning of this sentence, since then meaning after September 18, the issue has snowballed. Snowballed meaning any problem which was small is slowly becoming bigger and bigger. That is the meaning of snowball. And free for all meaning any violent or troublesome or argument or a disturbing situation where a lot of people slowly start joining in. That is called free-for-all. After those charges, since then, the issue has snowballed into a free-for-all with leaders of Mr. Naidu's Central Alliance partner, meaning at central level, Mr. Naidu is supporting BJP party. So BJP party happens to be the friend of Chandrababu Naidu's Telugu Desam Party. So these leaders are seeking an independent investigation, meaning they want a separate person or separate group, separate company to investigate these charges. This is the meaning of the third sentence. Now coming to the fourth sentence. Former BJP MP Subramaniam Swamy has even sought a Supreme Court monitored probe. So we have one more sentence here. According to this sentence, former BJP MP Mr. Subramanian Swamy, this person has even demanded, sought is the past tense of seek. He even sought a Supreme Court monitored probe meaning investigation. So he wants this case to be investigated under the guidance, under the observation of Supreme Court. This is the meaning of the fourth sentence. Now next, fifth sentence. Unsurprisingly, as the Hindu has reported, the adulteration charges do not seem to have deterred devotees from making the arduous journey to the hilltop temple, nor has it slowed down the sale of the laddus. According to the fifth sentence, the editorial says, it is not at all surprising to see that the issue of laddus has not stopped the devotees from coming to Tirupati, even from buying the laddu. So deterred meaning discourage someone, make someone less enthusiastic, or prevent someone from doing something. So the controversial issue of laddus has not stopped devotees from coming to Tirupati and from buying the laddus. So this issue has been reported by the Hindu already. So the adulteration charges are not at all affecting the devotees. That is the meaning of the sentence. Arduous journey, arduous meaning difficult, which needs a lot of energy and effort. So even though it is an arduous journey to the hilltop temple, people are still coming, and the sale of the laddu also has not slowed down. So this is the meaning of the fifth sentence. Now coming to the sixth sentence, the timing of these charges close to the state elections, where the BJP faces tough challenges to retain power in Haryana and Maharashtra, raises concerns of their being politically motivated and indeed irresponsible, having been made by a constitutional authority of Andhra Pradesh. So according to the sixth sentence, these charges are being made at such a time where elections are going to be held in two important states, Haryana and Maharashtra. In these two states, BJP is going to face tough challenges. BJP has to retain power in Haryana and Maharashtra. So in the wake of approaching elections in these two states, the issue is raising concerns. Concern meaning worry about a situation. So the issue is raising concerns because the issue seems to be politically motivated, and the way statements are being made, it indicates that it is irresponsible. And these charges are being made by constitutional authority of Andhra Pradesh, meaning a person at chief minister level. So these charges were already made by constitutional authority of Andhra Pradesh, having been made, which is a non-finite clause. So these are the 6 sentences in the first paragraph of the editorial. Now coming to the second paragraph, this is the 7th sentence. In the quality test by the Center for Analysis and Learning in Livestock and Food in Anand, Gujarat National Dairy Development Board affiliated, the laddu samples were received on July 9 and the results submitted on July 16. According to this sentence, in the quality test which was conducted by the Center for Analysis and Learning in Livestock and Food, which is in Anand in Gujarat, they received the laddu samples on July 9 and they submitted the result on July 16. So on July 9 they received the laddu samples and on July 16 they sent the report. That is the meaning of 7th sentence. Now coming to the 8th sentence, but Mr. Naidu announced its findings in September. So Mr. Chandrababu Naidu announced the findings. It's meaning the report's findings. Mr. Chandrababu Naidu announced the findings of the report in September. When the report was submitted to him on July 16, he announced the findings in September. This is the meaning of 8th sentence. Now 9th sentence, moreover, the analysis mentions a range of what it considers to be foreign fat from soybean, olive, sunflower, rapeseed, and cottonseed to fish oil, palm oil, and beef tallow and lard. So the meaning of the ninth sentence is, moreover, meaning above all, the analysis mentions that range of what it considers to be foreign fat. Foreign fat doesn't mean it is only the fat of pig or fat of cow. It can be anything. It can be soybean, it can be olive, it can be sunflower, it can be rapeseed, it can be cottonseed, it can be fish oil, palm oil, beef tallow, and lard. So foreign feed meaning it can be any of these things. All these things come under foreign fat. This is the meaning of the ninth sentence. Coming to the next 10th sentence, the extent of the contamination, that is foreign fat, in the ghee which was sent by Tamil Nadu based supplier AR Dairy in Dindigul is unclear. So to what extent the contamination has taken place in the ghee? The ghee was sent by Tamil Nadu based supplier AR Dairy which is in Dindigul, and the extent, to what extent the contamination of ghee has taken place is not at all clear. And who submitted this ghee? The ghee was submitted by Tamil Nadu based supplier AR Dairy in Dindigul. So the extent of contamination is not clear. This is the meaning of 10th sentence. Now coming to the 11th sentence. The calf has also added an array of caveats. So the calf is the abbreviation of what we saw in the earlier paragraph sometime back, that is Center for Analysis and Learning in Livestock and Food. Here this is where we find. So that is the abbreviation for calf, full form of calf. The calf has also added an array of caveats. So caveat meaning a warning to consider something before taking any more action. So the report has also given array meaning large number of. So the report has also given that before coming to any conclusion we should be very careful. So it has also added an array of caveats. Sentence. The apex body of, coming to the 12th sentence, the apex body for food quality checks is the Ghaziabad based National Food Laboratory, NFL. So the apex body for food quality checks is the Ghaziabad based National Food Laboratory, meaning there is an apex body which checks the food quality, which checks the quality of food, and it is in Ghaziabad. It is Ghaziabad based National Food Laboratory, NFL. NFL is the highest body, apex body, which checks the quality of food, and it is in Ghaziabad. So this is the meaning of the 12th sentence. Now coming to the 13th sentence. So why did the state government not send the samples to the NFL for final verification? So the editorial is questioning. So when apex body for food quality check is in Ghaziabad, NFL is in Ghaziabad, why did the state government of Andhra Pradesh not send the sample to NFL in Ghaziabad for final verification? That is the question put by the editorial. Now coming to the 14th sentence, it is to be noted that on July 29, an executive officer of Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanams had said that AR Dairy would be blacklisted as its samples had contaminants beyond vegetable oil. So the meaning of 14th sentence, on July 29, an executive officer of Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanams, TTD, had said that AR Dairy would be blacklisted. So on July 29, a charge was made by Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam executive officer. He said that AR Dairy would be blacklisted because the samples had contaminants beyond vegetable oil, meaning there is something which is not vegetable oil but something beyond that. That is the meaning of the 14th sentence. Now coming to the 15th sentence. In the wake of, in the wake of meaning because of, due to, after something has happened, because of this. In the wake of this controversy, the argument from the Hindutva right to remove temple administration, including the TTD, from the state's purview and return it to hereditary custodians is opportunistic and faulty, as the Supreme Court has upheld the Hindu religious and charitable endowments laws across states. Now, the editorial says, because of this controversy, in the wake of this controversy, the argument coming from Hindutva right to remove temple administration, including TTD, from the state's purview and return it to hereditary custodians. So some of the Hindutva right people are saying that the temple administration and Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam should be taken away from the control of the state government of Andhra Pradesh, and it should be given back to hereditary custodians. And according to the Hindu editorial, this charge is opportunistic and faulty. So the Hindu paper says that this type of demand is opportunistic and faulty because Supreme Court has upheld the Hindu religious and charitable endowments laws across states. So quoting the Supreme Court's judgment that the Hindu religious and charitable endowments laws across states, the editorial says that this type of demand is opportunistic and faulty. Now, 16th and the last sentence. An issue that must be limited to quality control should not be allowed to metamorphose into one of communal muckraking. This is the conclusion of the editorial. The editorial says that this issue should be restricted or limited only to quality control, but it should not be allowed to metamorphose. Metamorphose meaning gradually changing completely to a different form. It should not be allowed to metamorphose into one of communal muckraking. Muck meaning something dirty, defamatory or bad. So if we leave this issue like this, slowly it is going to be a communal issue. It will be a communal muckraking issue. So this is how the editorial gets concluded here. Fine. So this is the meaning of the 16 sentences which are there in the editorial. So this is the meaning of the matter in the editorial. Keep reading the Hindu editorials to enhance your standard of English language. Thank you. Read the sentences loudly, clearly, repeatedly to train the tongue. Understand the situation and the sentence structure clearly. Always make own examples to improve your spontaneity and fluency. But never do grammar exercises. They don't improve our communication skills. Thank you. Keep learning English language. Have a great time.